Okay, there it is. Should hear everything. Now it's going. I need to fucking sometimes gotta unplug things, plug things back on. Purlapping. No. Oh, chat. The jet lag is real. Yes, the drink. Anyways, what up, chat? We are back. It's good to see y'all. It's good to be here. I'm a little rusty, but actually, the audio, video, had it all figured out. No problem. Just one state north. You're in the good old Louisiana, in the bayou. In the bayou of Louisiana. Can you understand people down there? Are you from there? I mean, if you're from there, you probably understand the people. Anyways, chat. Got back to Arkansas 2 days ago. We're going to recap the whole month of travel. I'm going to show you everything I bought. I'm talking everything. A lot of the stuff that I bought for giveaways. I'm going to show you everything I bought for me. Going to show you the food I've been eating. So it's going to be a fun little update. Yes, I am freaking exhausted. The jet lag's real. 12 hours difference. Killing me. Killing me. Anyway, it's been a while. Missed y'all. Been about a week. It's been way, way, way too long. I know, man. I feel like I woke up 3 a.m. wide ass awake today. Like I woke up, I was like, boom, let's conquer the world. And then by like 11 a.m., I felt like I got shot or something. What up, Mega Colts boy? Mosquitoes are biting. I believe that in the bayou, the mosquitoes are real. You're down the swamps, the land of mosquitoes. It's the perfect breeding ground, honestly, for mosquitoes. Jambardini, did you sleep all day? No. Luckily, just took a little bit of a nap. I've actually been to the farmer's market already today. I woke up today, worked out. I said, you know what? Let's head to the farmer's market. Went to the Hot Springs Farmer's Market, and it's really, really charming. So I've been a little turned off on farmers markets lately because last time I went to one, I'm talking and I'm looking around, and I just don't think it's right to go to a farmer's market and people are selling produce that they got at the grocery store. What the hell? Like, that ain't right, in my opinion. You can't be, it's a farmer's market, not a Walmart open door market. Why you going and buying produce and trying to flip it and make a quick dollar? There's a place in hell for people like that. But it's okay. This place was in Hot Springs. It was nice. It was small. It's charming. It's every Saturday. May go next Saturday. Could vlog a little bit. Could live stream it. First time there. Had to make friends. Had to make some friends. We're making friends. But it was good. But how about we back it up a month, y'all? Let's go ahead and back it up. We got 21 people in here. What up, Pratty? Yeah, the farmers markets. Mino, what up, what up? People rolling in now. Rudo. Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started. Now, you know what's funny? Is the people with the trailers, like, say you're in a city and they're selling trailer, but it comes from a farm that wholesales. I don't have a problem with that because I'm saving the gas money going all the way. So, say like something's 100 miles away and somebody sets up a trailer, it's 20 miles away from me and it's a little bit more, then, my time's worth a little bit of money. I don't mind that quite as much, but I get what you're saying. Roadside shrimp does not sound like a good idea. Honestly, let's think about it. Like, maybe because I'm from Arkansas, I don't think I would ever be driving. And I'd say, man, shrimp. Hell, I need to get me some shrimp off the side of the road. That's what I need. I don't think it'd ever cross my mind. Now, in Vietnam, a country like that, maybe so. But I've seen fish. I've not seen shrimp. But I like shrimp all kinds of ways, you know? Boiled shrimp, fried shrimp, sauteed shrimp, garlic shrimp. That one fucking way they do it in the Chinese American buffet. What do they call that one? Walnut shrimp. Like it's fried and it's just like mayonnaise and walnuts in there. That one's good too. But oh, PNW area. Beautiful area for some flowers. Curry House. Not been to Curry House. I think the last Indian place I went to in Little Rock was Taj Mahal, which is probably a red flag when they call something Taj Mahal. There you go. Zarudo, you learned your lesson. You know, life's all about, you know, taking what happens to us and learning from it so we don't fuck up again. We got to back up. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Today's just talking. I'm still getting rid of the jet lag. We're all good. And then tomorrow we'll be back to the gaming and exciting stuff and reacting and all the good stuff. So, we got almost 30 people in here. Let's get it started. I'm a little jealous now. You eating shrimp from the Gulf? On a po' boy? You getting a po' boy? So, first country I went to, India. Y'all watched it. I live streamed it. Met up with Sneha, right? Well, Sneha came through. She shipped me a bunch of stuff. So, I kind of want to cook some Indian food, especially some stuff from down south. Look at this. I got a big old thing of chilies here. She shipped me a big old thing of chilies. How cool is that? They're like a special chili from the south. I'm going to stand up probably. I bought this. We got some black pepper. We'll go through the Indian one pretty fast. We'll keep moving on, keep talking. Got some black pepper. We're going to ground it up. Y'all ain't seen this yet, but in India, they got this thing called tamarind rice. Now, tamarind rice sounds terrible, but I ate at this Rameshwaram cafe, and it was probably one of my favorite things I ate. Probably behind the other things I ate at Rameshwaram cafe. But, like, this right here is for making tamarind rice. And it just looks like something we'd buy in America. It looks like what is that, Ben Jerry's? No, not Ben Jerry's. Uncle John's, Uncle Ben's. What's the rice called? I ain't had it in so long. You know, like the Jolly Leaf rice and stuff like that. You get in the packet. What up, Wobbly? Chat, if you don't know, we still got W's for Wobbly here. Wobbly is set the high record for amount of subs in a stream. So W's, Wobbly, how you doing? We were going through some stuff that I bought in India. Uncle Ben's, thank you. I was right. It was Uncle Ben's. What else we got? And then we got tea for making chai at night. I already opened up the red label. But this is the other one. So I like to make a chai every night before I go to sleep. Helps put me to sleep. White pepper, because don't ask me why the white one's smaller than the black one. It's just how it came. And this is the special stuff. So this is like a powdered curry mixture. And this you can sprinkle on top of stuff. You can sprinkle this on everything. I put this on a dang shoe, y'all. And I would eat it. That's pretty much everything I got from India. Pretty excited, you know. Pretty excited. Got some good stuff. Gonna cook some good Southern Indian food. I think it's gonna be good. But let's move it on. So, next country was Thailand, and this one's gonna be part of the giveaway. If you watch like the Homebody Max, you'll see. There's a couple downstairs at the bottom of Icon Siam, and they make these tom yum like dried mixtures. And so I got one for y'all. And so it'll be part of the giveaway. It's got cashews, curry leaves. This is all full of like fried garlic. It's got little tiny shrimp, chilies. This is like one of the best things I've ever eaten. And so I'm going to do this part of the giveaway. I think that'd be super cool. Because I'm just trying to find stuff that people would like never try or get the experience from my travels. grab them and give them part of the giveaway. But hopefully we get somebody who's not allergic to shrimp on that one. Yeah, it looks like turmeric, not quite yellow enough, but that tom yum stuff from Thailand is so good. So freaking good. I'm excited to give that away to somebody, and y'all be on stream and y'all comment how good it is. Like, oh my God, Max, that tom yum dry mixer from Thailand blew my mind. LOL's flying to Thailand now just to eat it again. Can't wait to read that. We will. Somebody will do that. What else did I get from Thailand? Let me see. Okay, yeah. So there were a couple shops I had to try, and they were known for their fragrances. Like one brand's called Onset here. Like it's really popular. I was walking around Thailand and people were like, "Where'd you get that? Oh my gosh, I've been looking for that brand." And it's kind of crazy that they've become so famous for just like fabric fragrance. Like this is like a mint fabric fragrance. It smells good, man. Honestly, it's really really nice. Not too much. Make your stuff not smell like crap on the. Hello, Seam on PX. And what up, why? Oh yeah, you gotta look around then. Go to Onset if you're in Bangkok. Fragrance store, they're down there on Songwat, Onset. And the second fragrance I got, Copin. Copin right here. This is a diffuser, so if I open it up, y'all be like, okay, well, that's kind of boring. So the diffuser's not gonna be very interesting. So yeah, there's Bangkok. So there is Onset and Copin. Vinimon, what up? And welcome. People still rolling in. Welcome. So let's talk about the travels. India was really good. Snehal helped a lot because like what's frustrating about India is you can't just get a phone number, man. Like you go there, you get these SIM cards, but then they're like, you need an existing phone number to get a phone number, and you're just like, what? Like it's like Japan. You go to Japan, you're like, I want to open a bank account, and like, okay, well you just need a phone number. You're like, oh, okay. So you go to get a phone number, and they're like, well, you need an address. You're like, oh, okay. So you go to get a apartment, and they're like, well, you need a bank account, and you're like, what the actual f? What am I supposed to do? The cheat, the cheat sheet is to have friends. Honestly, cheat sheet in life, you gotta have friends. You've got to have friends to help hook you up. Otherwise, it's just impossible. It's so difficult to do life. Um, but yeah, India was good. Got there, Sneha helped a lot. Just really did Bangalore, just did Mysore, and it was a lot of fun. You know, they were just chill cities. Like sometimes you go to Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata. It's too crazy. I was there for about a week, and y'all saw a lot of that. I live streamed a bunch of it. But then what I did was I hopped over to Thailand. What I like to do is I always like to go to Thailand after India. You know, like India's so like busy and crazy, and the food's heavy, and then you hop over to Thailand and it's just chill. You know, it's chill. The food is lighter. You get some veggies. It's a lot. I hate saying that. It is a lot cleaner. You know, I don't feel like dirty after I've been exploring out there. I just feel hot and sweaty and gross. That being said, I hopped over to Thailand for a couple days just to kind of recharge. I did film for Homebody Max, and it's up there if you've seen it on that YouTube. Uh, but really just relaxed. You know, bought a few things and recovered from working. It was a little like 48-hour vacation. But what I did after that is I hopped over to the Philippines. Now, y'all saw Jordy and Renzel. Fitz. He's probably not in here right now. He's probably asleep. They both are. The mods, probably both my mods asleep. But, like, I hung out with them. We always have, like, a half a year and the end of year get together because they're both my employees. Team building. You know what I'm saying? Team building. We usually do something local halfway through the year, a little team building exercise. End of year, we go somewhere bigger. We do something a little bit grander, bigger scale. But anyways, it was meeting up with them, and we hung out in the Philippines. Yeah, VODs are usually up. I say VODs until they go away like a week or two. Josh, PA03, you're right. It was a matcha latte. Good job. They're good. I don't have them in right now because I'm drinking something. But yeah, chat. We're going to have Jordy and Fitz. Venimon, yapping about house will come later. But yeah, I'll get there. Hung out with Jordy and Fitz. We had a good time. I had a little bit of a stomach problem, though, man. I think it was the raw fish ceviche that tasted like it had been frozen. But I don't know. You know what? I plead the fifth. I'm not going to say that's what it was. But sometimes when you've done this as long as I have, you know what bothers your stomach. So, didn't get to go with them one day and hang out, but you saw what we did. We went out around Manila. We were in Dumaguete. Dumaguete was fun. It was a little too chill, a little too just like, what do you do here? I don't know. Like, what if I want to do like what I do here? There ain't nothing to do. I live on a farm. You know, when I go places, I want to fucking do stuff, man. I want the crazy cities. I want busy. I want big cities. I want everything accessible to me. Yeah, man. Superclass Clark Kent right here. You know what I'm saying? No, they're turquoise though. They ain't black. I think that's the only difference. So Philippines, we hung out. It was a good time. Went down kind of out on the beach, islands, explored. Didn't vlog it as much as I could, but with the Philippines Wi-Fi, oh my goodness, tried my best. Y'all saw we came back to Manila, did the whole flower arrangement, which I'm going to be doing more of that. I'm in Arkansas trying to make some connections, do more flower arrangement stuff. I'm getting seeds and stuff ready to go for next year. So next spring, I'm going to have a bunch of my own stuff. Appreciate you, Nankim. Welcome, welcome. Signed it on up. Appreciate you for coming out here. That being said, Philippines was good. You know, honestly, Manila is just so frustrating because it takes forever to get everywhere. Like, I'm excited to see what Manila is going to be when they get the metro done. They're supposed to have metro lines coming in, and they need it, man. The traffic is so freaking bad. Oh, and that being said, NAIA Terminal 3 Arrival International, it ain't it, fam. Don't do it. No, don't do it. I'm telling you, that may be the worst. That may be the worst terminal I've ever arrived in. Nah, that's hyperbole, but it's pretty bad. W's straight up. I'm looking at the chat right here. We got subscribed. We got Ryan, IOFNM. I feel like I should have pronounced it all Rhiniofum. With the sub, tier 1. Mino gifted 1 tier sub. Did you give 2? Oh, you gifted 1. So appreciate you. W's for Mino. W for Rhyme. Appreciate y'all. We got the hype train going already with the subs. Appreciate y'all. It's good to be back, chat. It's good to be back. Like, honestly, this week was hard for me. Like, I missed y'all. I missed y'all a little bit. And that's me being open with my feelings. You know, I'm a man. And they say masculine men are not supposed to open up to their feelings. But I'll let you know, chat. I missed you a little bit. I'm glad to be here. Even with my crazy jet lag. Not been to Phoenix. Honestly, I had this conversation with somebody the other day. Why would I ever go to Phoenix? Sell me. Why should I go to Phoenix, chat? To me, it just looks hot and dry. Will do. I will be back to the Philippines. Always, like I said, my employees from there. Golf maybe in Phoenix. Chat, is that it? Golf in Phoenix? Is that all they got? Okay, Ryan, welcome. But yeah, anyways, the Manila Terminal 3, it was rough. It was rough. Honestly, the immigration process, one of the smoothest. It goes by fast, seamless. You just kind of just flow on through. But then the trouble starts. If you have luggage, good luck getting around. I've never chat. Okay, here we are. We go through immigration. We grab our bag, right? We're going out into the hall. I've never seen a more crowded. I lived in Vietnam. This is coming from somebody who saw Saigon every day. Not every day, but the airport super many times. We have a ton of people standing out there. I've never seen so many people waiting for arrivals. I'm talking I wouldn't expect anything else from the Philippines, but for like every person that's arriving, there's 25 family members waiting for them. You can't move anywhere. You can't get anywhere. It is like the biggest chaos cluster. It's like a tiny airport. Crazy. The SIM card was difficult. And then you can't call a Grab because I don't know, like nobody wants to come because it's too cheap. So you got to book a joyride. And it's just it was a headache. It was a headache. Like I grab going, no, no, no. For 30 minutes, you go joyride, and they're like, he's coming. 30 minutes later, it was wow. Maybe I was just hangry. I was very hangry, but it was a rough experience. Yo, Chia gifted Tia sub to BR2000s. W's Chia, we appreciate you always showing the love for the channel. You always here. You're always like, man, this week's too long. Get back on there. We're here. We're here. San Francisco. Actually, it's funny. My family is in San Francisco right now. Oh shoot, that kind of hurt. My oldest brother took I guess my nephews and niece out there, his kids, right, and his wife. They went out to San Francisco, and they're going to drive up to I think Seattle. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Nah, I think Philippines and Indonesia are very different. Now, let me rephrase that. If you're in Mindanao, Philippines, it is very similar with the food in the I guess more of the culture. It's more of the like Islamic and they have like the mi goreng or the fried noodles, the nasi goreng, the fried rice, the satay. The food's very similar. But Philippines is very different because it has so many islands. Same with Indonesia. Like it's just so diverse. So it matters where you go. Back to Turkey. We got to go back to Turkey. We got because I got to do some massage stuff. I'm out of massage videos. I'm gonna take a little bit of break from the massage channel, and then we come back full force with a bunch of massages. So yeah, we will be back to Turkey. Maybe September. I need to take a break. I want to be at home. I want to work on my projects on the farm because we got a lot. So let's pick up before we were. We're in the Philippines. It was good. Blah 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 blah. Hung out with my employees. Oh, what'd they get me? Right? What'd they get me? Jordy got me this. Fitz got me this. Chat. I can't find it. Hold on, chat. I forgot where I put it. It's dark. Anyways, I promise I have it somewhere. I don't know. I didn't really buy anything in the Philippines because I knew I was going somewhere. This is what Jordy got me, but I can't find it. I forgot where I put it. Sorry, Jordy. Did you ever do a meet and greet? I've kind of done stuff, not really, not that much. Maybe. I mean, I'm going to do IRL, so people are always going to know where I'm at. New tattoos? I mean, if you've not seen that one, that's the newest one I got. But no, I'll probably get something November for tattoos. Get a new tattoo in November because I got to finish covering this up right here. The guy in Paris, like, sorry, that one sucked. Like, look at that. That smoke looks so much better. Look how much better that looks. So thank you to Venus in London for fucking saving my ass. They got these in Thailand actually, but they're a British brand. Curits. Creets. Anyways, so why did I say why? Chat. I got that jet lag. I got that jet lag brain working. I got the jet lag brain working. Chat. I can't think straight. Next, I went to Japan. Now I was in Japan for a while, and I did not live stream or anything. Y'all know why? Because I had my nephew with me. My nephew turned 18, and I flew him out to Japan. I'll be going through all of that in just a second. But before he got there, I bought a hell of a lot of stuff. You know, I got a house coming. Eventually, I got to start building it. And I want to start buying some housewarming gifts for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I went on a ceramics hunt in Japan. And I got a lot of good stuff. I'm going to show you that stuff right now. Oh, okay. Saudi Arabia would be nice. I've never been. Have you ever been to Latin America? I don't think I've ever been to Latin America, only South America. We're in Latin America. Guatemala? It's on my Latin America, South America. Probably going to be on my list more. It's a little closer to home. Not traveling as far, not jumping over so many time zones. Anyways, I'm going to show you what I got from Japan. This is where it's going to get fun. Here are the ceramics. First piece right here. So this is actually a jar that you do fermentation in. So you could do like, you can see, you could do like miso, which is probably what I'll do because it's Japanese. Kimchi, probably. I don't know. Anything. You can ferment anything in here. So I'm going to use this for fermentation. How cool is that? I love the black, love the white, the gray. He worked his hands up of it to give it some texture. And here's where I got it from. Proto. Yeah. But that thing was this was such a bitch to get back home. Almost dropped it, chat. Almost dropped it. That's my most expensive piece I bought too, and I almost dropped it and broke it. Which would have been ironic. You know why it'd been ironic? Because this is called kintsugi, which is the Japanese, their art form of fixing broken things, right? This is my favorite piece. I'm going to show you my favorite piece. I'm going to catch up with y'all in a second. This is my favorite piece. Oh, so special, chat. God, how beautiful is that? Honestly, y'all know I speak a little Japanese, right? So I go in the store, finally find one that has kintsugi, and I was super excited. The guy knew a lot. He's from Arita, which is like known for porcelain. Not the ceramics, not the toki, but the actual porcelain. So I asked him, I was like, what's your favorite kintsugi? And that was my favorite piece. And in my mind, I was like, if he picks the same piece as me, I'm buying it. That motherfucker picked the same piece as me, so I had to get it. So that's kind of a funny story. I was joking with him. I was like, hey, what's your favorite piece? If you pick the same as me, I'll get it. He picked the same one as me, and we laughed, and I had to buy it. Oh, man. He was a nice guy. He talked to me a lot. We were like back and forth in Japanese. He's like, he's like, your Japanese is perfect. I'm like, no, it's just okay. Like it's all right. It ain't nothing special. And I was like on my high horse. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Buying something. Guy said I got good Japanese. And there's this like fucking like 65-year-old white man in there. He's just kind of waiting. And I'm like, all right, see you later. And as I'm walking away, in my head, I was like, I wonder if I need to ask this man if he needs some help. Because he was just kind of sitting there. Bro, I'm starting to walk away. The old man bust out some of the most fluent Japanese I've ever heard in my life. I mean, I had to look like a noob. I had to look like I was stumbling on my words. I had to look like a freaking idiot the way this guy was so fluent. And I kind of walked out the store with my head down, just like, I was like embarrassed a little bit, man. I was like high on my horse, and then he just like brought me down back to ground level. You know, I was getting a big head. It was inflating, right? And he popped my balloon. He popped my balloon, bruh. In the war? I don't know. Who knows where he did? Anyways, yes, I'm at home. Yeah, coming back's tough. So back to that pot story. The reason it was so difficult is I didn't put in my check in. I carried it on. So I'm like, I look like I was a Heisman Trophy winner, y'all. I was carrying it. I was stiff arming people. I mean, it was amazing. I got it home though, so I'm happy. Anyways, I got a lot more ceramics from Japan, so let me bring them over for y'all. This is not ceramics, but anywhere you travel in Japan right now, like they have a lot of ficus audrey. It is. Let me show y'all the plant. Let me let me show y'all that plant real quick, just to give y'all some context. I spelled that wrong. So this is the ficus audrey, which it has very white. I'm trying to find a good picture right here. You see this in Japan all the time. It has this variegation, this like yellow, not variegation. It has this yellow, just like vine, vine. What is this? Vein. Vein is the word I'm going for. This yellow vein, this very bright green leaf, and a very white bark. This is probably the most popular. Is becoming the new most popular house tree. See, look how white the bark and the stem is, how bright and vibrant the leaves are. This is everywhere in Japan, and they have actually bonsai'd it a bunch. So you'll see it bonsai'd a lot. I bought a pot because I thought it would work very, very well with that tree, because that's a house plant that I just bought. I'm waiting for it to get here. Updating all that on the Homebody Max YouTube. If you want more of the planting stuff, the daily life stuff, it's on the Homebody Max. But I bought this right here, which is made from a mango tree. They take the wood from a mango tree. You can see actually some of its knots and stuff. And they made this right here, and it was beautiful, so I got it. It has no drain hole though, which actually was like very surprising to me. Next. So I'll run through these. What up from Chennai? Lots of love. Just some little things really quick. These were kind of just cheap, but I liked them. You know, like sometimes. Oh, that was not cheap. This was definitely not cheap. I just looked at that price tag. I thought it was this one of the cheaper ones. It was not. Let me take the price tag off so you can see the full thing. Okay, maybe not. Little plates right here. I love stuff like this. I love collecting things like this. Because to me, like when you set a table and you have a lot of detail and color, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So we got that. I'm going to run through these fast, chat. This was kind of a cheap one. But again, it looks kind of like the kintsugi I got, but it's just not fixed at all, right? It doesn't have the gold going through it. That one's nice. I'll probably make a quick little short as well for Instagram, since I know some of y'all came from Instagram. I don't know if y'all can see this little cup, little bowl. But again, I like the veins running through it. Cool color. Really nice. This kind of looks like something from Vietnam, so that's why I got it. Again, you can't really see the detail too well on that, but really looks like something I would get from Vietnam. Which is funny because the next place I go for ceramics is probably gonna be Korea and Vietnam. Maybe some stuff in like Europe. I don't know where has good like ceramics. Just a little plate. It's actually a really nice color if you can't see. Very simple bowl here. I like the stripes on it. Just very simplistic. I like that. Greece. Greece wouldn't have been my first. This is probably one of my favorite because the detail on this. I don't think y'all can see. Look at that red. Look at that red color. Look how crazy vibrant that red is. Just setting the table, cooking, eating, displaying. Cool. Boom. That's what I got for ceramics and porcelain, things like that. I was like really, really excited to get that stuff. Kind of start to grow my collection a little bit. But now we'll get into the stuff that is food. Not only food, but it's part of the giveaway. Not all of this will be giveaway, but a lot of the stuff in it will be giveaway stuff. So if you're thinking about being part of the giveaway live stream and you're interested in something, I'd make sure to show up. All right. Let me grab some stuff. That's mine. Okay, I was trying to think. So we did like a bunch of different layers, mixtures of stuff. Sometimes I would just like went somewhere like a Daiso or a Don Quixote and got some stuff. And then I went to a place and got some nicer stuff as well. Cause we'll have tiers to it, man. We got people again, Wobbly, W's with the, all the gifted subs. So Wobbly's going to have a better chance of winning stuff. Wobbly's going to be on a higher tier for the stuff that is won. Giveaway is just, oh my god, bro. Wobbly's trying to win some stuff. Wobbly, fucking W's. 5 gifted tier 1s is insane. Insane, Wobbly. You're crazy. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm like shocked, honestly. Wobbly, you got me speechless. Like, and speechless is not something I say very often. But we appreciate you. Fucking hell. Wobbly W's. Chat. W's. Give me some W's, chat. We'll do San Francisco. Like I said, my brother's there. I'll head out to San Francisco for sure. I think Chris has been talking about. Chris is going to be there. Yeah, so I may go out there and meet Chris. I may go out there when he goes out there. For sure, we'll make it happen. Damn, W's. Crazy W. Appreciate you, Wobbly. Much appreciated. Anyways, stuff to give away. Got some little simple stuff. I got like these chopsticks, but they have like a dragon on them in the back. Yeah, I thought these were so cool with the dragon and everything. So I got those. I'm going to divide these up because I think they help my chat. They're so funny. So in Thailand, they have it, right? But they got these in Japan too. These are the things you put in your nose, right? And it's like eucalyptus and everything and mint, and it just like whoa. And since I was like, well, it's gonna be fall, it's gonna be allergy season soon. We got to get some stuff like that for chat. Like I gotta make sure chat can still fucking breathe. You know what I'm saying? So I'll divide these up. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 in there, so we'll give away a couple of those. We got a cute Mama Neko. I'll divide these up again. Look how cute these are. Chat, these are super cute. I thought these were like so cute, so I had to get you. I'm kind of jealous. I kind of wish I was keeping one. I may have to keep one, chat. I'm telling you, dude, the allergies are coming. They're coming. So be ready. Now, we got all the food and stuff, but quick story time. So I'm in Japan, right? And the Japan like theory where like you get there and you buy so much stuff you don't know what to do is so fucking real, chap. I bought so much stuff for the giveaway and everything. I had to buy a suitcase. I bought a freaking suitcase. Here it is. Look. Chat, I had to buy a suitcase to get y'all's giveaway stuff all here. Look at this. I had this thing full. I literally had it full, chat. I didn't even mean to, but I just kept buying stuff. I kept seeing stuff like, oh, boom, giveaway. Oh, I want to do that for the giveaway. Oh, I want that for the giveaway. And just like added up out of nowhere. So there's going to be a lot of food. We're going to be giving a lot away food. So, boom, right here. If you see stuff you like, let me know. This is cheese tart flavored millefeuille. Pretty much like super thin wafer cracker like layers with like this cheese tart filling. So that's part of the giveaway. I got y'all. I don't know. Sorry, I actually don't know what this is, but it's like takoyaki, the snack from Osaka, right? But I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what you do with it. I don't know if I think you just eat it. It's like a crunchy takoyaki flavored snack. That's what I thought it was. But I got a bunch of them to give away. I was just like, yo, takoyaki is a staple when you're in Osaka, so let's get some takoyaki. I mean, if you've been in Japan, you've probably seen a bunch of these. These are all omiyage. Can't be doing Japanese giveaways without matcha. Got y'all some matcha Kit Kats. Matcha flavored Kit Kats. That's where I got my matcha, where I'm making the latte from. Got y'all some Kit Kats for sure. Got to do Kit Kats. Definitely got to do matcha as well. Stay on the Kit Kat theme. And I don't know. These just look good. I'm actually kind of jealous y'all are getting this. I'm actually hella jealous. Strawberry cheesecake flavored Kit Kats. Chat, rate it 1 through 10. Tell me how excited you are for that. Strawberry matcha Kit Kats. I think the matcha will probably taste better, but I think there is a possibility the strawberry cheesecake could go hard. I think the strawberry cheesecake could go hard. These caramels, got salted caramel snack. These are dope. These are good. I literally ate all of these out of my hotel. My hotel was giving them away for free. Ate them all. Didn't even care. Haichu. If you like haichu, then you've got to have the grape haichu from Japan. These are goated as well right here. So good. These are insane. I don't like caramel Reese's because I think Reese's just should be Reese's. And I'm sorry, like we got Sour Patch Kids and all that stuff's good, but for a peach flavor, these are goated right here. These little peach gummies, I may have to take a bag back. These are freaking delicious. Peach flavor on point, so good. More little gummy candy, a lot of candy, a lot of food here for the giveaway. Good stuff here. More cheese tarty things. Another Osaka staple. You got the Osaka Castle right here. This is like I think like a mochi. So this is like a mochi with a. It says mochi and did it? Like a little filling in there. I don't know what the filling is, but this was like the #1 seller in Osaka. They had like top 5 like omiyage sellers. This was in the top 5, so I grabbed it for y'all. And another one. Another like a little cheese crunchy thing, but it was top 5 Osaka, so I had to get it. No, it's not frozen. None of the stuff's frozen. It's all good to go. It's not gonna like, be bad when you get it or go bad on you. I made sure it all does not expire or anything, so we're good there. Now I got some stuff for my family as well, some omiyage. But first, some stories. So in Japan, right? And my nephew had him a week in Japan. He's 18 years old. Boy, it was a freaking insane week. I'm going to take y'all through it. He gets there. Okay, he arrives. First night, we go out to Shinjuku. We go out to a restaurant. I'm like, man, let's go ahead and start something easy for you. I want to test him with what he eats. I'm like, okay, let's start out something easy. So we go to yakiniku, grilled meat place. Hey, you can try Wagyu. You can try Kobe. We'll try it out. And we get there. And he's pumped up. And he's trying it. And he's like, man, trying like beef tongue and stuff for the first time, which he did pretty good. I was impressed. He did good with it. Of course, he liked pieces like the tenderloin better, right? I think his favorite was the soy sauce soaked. I think it was the Wagyu soy sauce soaked and then dipped in the raw egg. That was his favorite bite. But he's like, man, I'm ready to go. I'm in Japan. Let's get after it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll see. Whatever, dude. I do this all the time. I know how it's gonna go. We eat dinner. Bro, he was like, hey, can we pass out early tonight, man? I'm tired. That jet lag's hitting. I was like, yeah, I knew it would. Yeah, I knew it would. Bro, I do this all the time. I knew it would. I didn't plan anything. So it was pretty funny. Like, even when you're 18 years old, that jet lag be hitting. So we got up the next day and we explored everything. I took him to Sensoji Temple. He wanted to go to Mizuno because he wanted to like look at the golf stuff. He's in the golfing and baseball and all that. I took him all around Shibuya, Shinjuku again, Ginza. Just showed him all of Tokyo. We got our steps in. I had like 40,000 steps that day. So we did all that. And then the next day was fun because that was a Sunday. We went to a baseball game. Y'all went to the Tokyo Dome. The Tokyo Dome is an experience. If you're gonna go to Japan and you're gonna check out a baseball game, you got to go to Tokyo Dome. It is not like what I thought. It's actually in the ground. Like I entered and I had to go down to get to my seats. It's insane. I did not expect it to be like that at all. You're gonna see my OBS if I do that. Hold on. Tokyo Dome. I kind of so like you see this. I was like, oh, okay, like it's just above ground. No, you go down into it. This is like the top. This is the top of the top. These are the upper deckers. This is where they're like at the very top of the baseball game. You're This is down in the ground. So like I was sitting right here. We were at the very top of the outfield right here. I did not know that you're in ground. I think this is ground level right here. Or maybe right here is ground level. So like all this is in ground and this is just what's popping up right there. It was such a cool experience to go in the ground. It just kind of blew my mind. I don't know. It was insane. It was such a cool stadium to go into, and I think it's something not many people do. But if you get the opportunity, go to something at the Tokyo Dome was worth it. Not only that, but the local team, the Giants, played their rival team, the Hashing Tigers, and they both were like 1 and 2 in the division. People were just cheering and chanting and just going fucking insane. I've never been to a sporting event where for 2 to 3 hours people don't stop cheering. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna drink a beer, eat a hot dog. Nah, nah, man. You would have think these people's lives depended on this game. Crazy. So, two Japanese guys behind us. They were like young. They were like 19 and 29. Got super drunk, and they invited my nephew and I out to go eat and hang out. So we did. They took us to a tempura place. Then they took us to a ramen place. Then they took us to a yakitori place. It was insane. I've never eaten so much and drank so much in my life, but it was a good time. They were good. They were like, man, we just want to show you Japan. Like, I hope you have a good time in Japan. Just talking back and forth. And I appreciate the hospitality because I don't think Japan's known for that. I think people think of Japan as like this closed, kind of like not open society. But man, you get some alcohol in them, and oh my gosh, they are friendly and have a good time. Like, I think there's a saying that, like, without alcohol, there's no fun in Japan, and that may be true. I don't know why they built it like that, honestly. How do you reply to someone's comments here? I just comment. No, did not get hit on by girls, but didn't really stay in those like late night Shibuya, Shinjuku areas. He's 18, so it's not like you're out in the club until, 5 a.m. So we hung out with them. They were cool bros. One guy was around my nephew's age, the other guy was around my age, so it worked out pretty good. And then the next day, he wanted to go skydiving, right? So I set up skydiving for him. Well, it's like 2 hours out of the city. We had to wake up at 5:30. Chat, you would be proud of me. I wasn't that hungover. I wasn't that hungover. I had the skills, chat. So, 2 hours outside the city, went skydiving, took him skydiving. And again, the Japanese people, before skydiving, they don't really say much. Boy, after skydiving, oh my gosh, they were so outgoing. Like I was like, man, these are the most outgoing people I've ever seen. I guess they got that adrenaline going. They were talking to me. They're like, oh, it's so much fun. Where you from? Why you here? Blah blah blah. You're living here. I'm like, no, I'm just traveling. They're like, so it was cool. Fujioka. So I went with these people right here. What was it called? Fujioka skydiving. Yeah, this is them right here. So it's about 2 hours outside Japan. It's kind of hard to get to, but it was a good experience, honestly. Like anything in Japan, it was kind of organized, put together very well. Not a lot of English speaking out here. That's a Brazilian guy. Yeah, there's the Brazilian guy. So if you need an English speaker, he would be there. But for the most part, not a lot of English. It's kind of hard to get there. You got to pre-book a taxi after being on a train. But if you have any questions, let me know about it. My nephew was very happy with it. I thought it was very professional, done well. We went about right on time when they said they would, and Yeah, he was happy with it. Nah, he loved it. He just like I don't know. I guess because he's 18, like he just wants that adrenaline rush. Those adrenaline rushes, chat. I think I deleted all the videos of him. But he was smiling the whole time. He had a good time. He loved it. He said 10 out of 10. That's honestly probably one of his favorite things there was the skydiving. But yeah, skydiving in Japan. Who would have thought? I think there's actually skydiving where you can see Mount Fuji. So if you book in advance, you could do that one. No, I gotta do this with two more nephews and another niece. I'll be broke after I finish this, taking them around the world doing stuff. But then that night, I mean, he was practically James Bond. He went skydiving in the morning. At night, we went to a nice omakase. He he jet lag had him hit him. Chat took him to a nice omakase. He boom, have having a good time. And then like next thing I look over to my right and I see the bro passed out. I'm talking. He was so tired, he fell asleep. Looking at Snapchat. He was checking Snapchat out. You know how they are. They're young. They're like, they want the Snapchat. They want the IG. He passed out at the omakase. So like the master, the head chef, and the other lady. It's only two people working. They're like, they like talk to me in Japanese. They're like, "Is he okay?" I'm like, "He's fine. He just a little jet lagged, and we had to get up this early this morning to go skydiving." Which they didn't care. They were nice, but it was just so funny. I felt bad. I was like, man, probably omakase wasn't a great idea, but I wanted to again give him experience he's never had, and try things he's never tried. So he passed out during the omakase. It was so funny. Yeah, we took a lot of pictures. The tandem guy kept forgetting about how loose, for joking about how loose the belt is on time to jump. Yeah, quick question about the tandem jump guys, like that take you. Do you think they ever get bored? Do you think they ever don't get the high from skydiving? Just because they do it so much, they're doing it like what 8 times a day, 5, 6 times a week. Do you think they're ever just like, nah, another jump? I mean, I don't think I would ever just like, oh yeah, I'm going to jump out of a plane and it's going to be like a fucking Monday morning. Wait, we. I just don't think I would ever not get adrenaline for that. I didn't do it, chat. Skydiving's not for the cheap, and I'm cheap, so I just let my nephew do it. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess you could die. It is strange though because you're there on the grounds and you're like, wow, we are crazy as humans because they go out, they hit the ground, and then they give up the parachute, right? And then you're just watching people repack the parachute. You're like, man, one mistake. And it's also like it's reused parachutes. You're like, man, something reused. I don't know. It's so funny to see them like packing the parachute. And you're like, man, right there packing it. I don't know. I don't know. It's boo. I don't know. I didn't do it. Yeah, it was a combination of they had one spot left, and I didn't want to pay for me because I could have moved it to another day, but I didn't really want to move it to another day. So they had one spot on that day, and I got him in. But anyways, omakase, he slept through it. Next day, we took off and we head down to Kyoto. Now, when I'm in Tokyo, I didn't really feel like the tourism was that bad. Yo, Kyoto and Osaka was terrible. Like honestly, like I see why Japanese people are tired of foreigners. Like it was so crowded. Oh, while we know, yeah, we had to sign that too. Like in case of death or something like that. Like they're not responsible. We had to sign that too. I think everybody does. Uh, I did not think those flowers were going to be $350, but yeah, I'm still I got a tier that I can spend that much money on those flowers. Um. Anyways, we went down to Kyoto. It was packed and it was hot, bro. It was like 100 degrees. Chat. It was like 100 degrees in Kyoto. We got there. We just explored a little bit. I took him to, y'all know this place. What is it? Fushimi Inari. Yeah. Y'all would know this place. Boom. We took him here. So we did this hike. We went and thank goodness for Japan, they're like ahead. They put the freaking lockers at the metro. It's beautiful. So we put our backpacks and our things up and we went for a little hike. We went all around it. We hiked every little bit of it. Took enough pictures until he got tired taking pictures. And this was like cool. This was a lot of fun. Once you get like past a certain point though, there's no tourists. It's so peaceful. It's a really nice hike. Took us about 2 hours total, hour and a half, 2 hours total to see it all. But definitely, I know it's busy at first, but if you want to hike and get far away, it's definitely worth it. It was hot as hell when we were there, though. I agree, Pratty. I'm saying if you've never been, you probably need to see Kyoto. That would be the one thing I go see. Like the other castles and stuff, like I would go for that, and I would go for like maybe a little bit of shopping. But Kyoto to me is like a little overrated. It's like Shibuya Crossing, like it's a little overrated. I get Kyoto's cool, but it's just like it's too much tourism now. It's too fucking crazy. Like there's nothing to do. It's not that there's nothing to do. It's just like it's too crowded. There's people everywhere. After that, so I took him. We went to Lake Biwa, which is the biggest lake in Japan that night. We stayed at ryokan, stayed at a traditional ryokan, a cheap one. And y'all should have seen his face when we were like checking it out. We go in the bathroom because I knew he didn't know. He went in there. He's like, "Where are the showers?" I'm like, "Oh, there ain't no showers. There's just a public bath." Bro, like he was like, "What?" He's like, "It's like a fucking." He's like, "It's a locker room." I was like, "Pretty much," but showed him how to do the onsen, showed him how to do the public bath, and he's like, "Man, I wish we had water pressure like the Japanese do in America." I was like, "Wow." If an 18-year-old saying that, that's kind of sad. But they do, right? They got that good water pressure in Japan. Appreciate you, Mino. Have a good rest. Something about the giveaway. Giveaway's not till the end of the month, though, so don't worry. Yeah, no, the bamboo forest they talk about, don't go do that. But so, yeah, he showed him the public bath. He's like, "Man, I love Japanese water pressure." I was like, "I do too, bro. I think a lot of people do." I woke up the next day and he wanted to go fishing. So I got a guy that take you on his boat to go bass fishing. We go bass fishing. Y'all, we did not catch a single freaking fish. We didn't even get a nibble. I was a little like upset because I was like, like you're this professional bass fisher. I wish you had been like, "Hey, just a heads up, the fish are not very active right now." Instead, he's like, "Yeah, summer, good time. Like it's a good time to get fish." Yeah, no, it wasn't. We didn't get a single nibble, bite. The only thing I caught was sunburn because we were in 100-degree weather with no shade. But whatever. It was the last day, so we fished in the morning, took off, went to Osaka, just toured around, hit a couple places, made him try okonomiyaki. He didn't like squid or octopus, so I didn't do taiyaki for him. Or takoyaki, sorry. I didn't do takoyaki for him. We just tried the okonomiyaki, explored Osaka, had a good time, then took the bullet train back to Tokyo. Boom. A lot of talking. Just want to catch y'all up on the month. Bro, the fisherman got that bag. He got me good. What up, Sparkles? Oh, see, you wrote Sprinkles. That was nice. I was going to be not a jerk and say Sparkles this time, though. No, I've had this one, the snakes. I've had this one. This is a burn. This was a burn. I burnt myself trying to stoke the stove with firewood. Good night, Manasa. But overall, Japan was good. Favorite part, shopping in Japan is just like top tier. Second part, getting to take a bath every day. I think the onsens and the bath is very, very one of my favorite things. The food is good. I do think Japanese food could be slightly overrated. Slightly overrated. I don't know what y'all think, but I just think it's like, I don't know. I just think it's a little, I hate saying one dimensional, but if you take ramen and sushi, there's just not that much food, you know? It's kind of one dimensional. And we ate ramen a lot because my nephew liked it. But I don't feel like there's anything I'm like craving that's different than that. Like onigiri and stuff like that. Yeah, I get that. But I don't know. Just my opinion. My friend's burned out in Thailand. Yeah, I mean, he gets tired of Thai food every now and then. But, you know, Thailand is diverse enough you can get food from about dang anywhere. Now you're good. Onigiri, I get it being mid. I kind of want to go to that lady in Osaka. Have you seen the one chat of that lady in Osaka who makes onigiri? Lady in Osaka onigiri. Sorry, let me cut y'all over. No.
Here's a special Japanese onigiri made fresh by a charming lady in.
I'm not gonna follow somebody who calls this a onigiri. Sorry, chat. Onigiri. The hell? It's not this lady. It's an old lady. If I just looked up like best onigiri Osaka, she'd probably come up.
I have finally joined the onigiri hype train.
2024. This looks like a YouTube video from 2015. Yeah, this place like loads them up.
That big, right? This onigiris, they are not just some normal.
Boom. Look at that, chat.
Look at that.
I said the same thing as him.
That guy.
We're all the same. We're all the same. But these are loaded, man. You usually get like salted eggs, minced meat. These are salmon eggs, ikura. This is probably salmon right here. I wish the quality was a little bit better for the image, but these get loaded. These look good. But I heard people like stand in line for like 6 hours to try these, and I ain't gonna stand in line for those 6 hours. I think that would be worth it. Bongo, no, there's another one, Osaka, who does it. No, not my parents. My brother, my oldest brother, took his kids and his wife there in San Francisco. They landed yesterday. They're just renting a car and going up Highway 1. But sorry, most underrated food country, probably Lebanon. Probably because they're too busy getting bombed. They don't have time to really worry about food. But Lebanese food is insane. To me, like, yeah, Bongo's the one I was talking about that had the 6 hour line. The Osaka one's not as bad, but she does make them huge. Like Lebanese food to me is just crazy good. Like they do it right when they do their shawarmas and stuff because they put toum in it. Boom, which is just like aioli. It's so freaking good. Like this stuff right here. That's why when I eat shawarma and stuff, I don't have this. Like I feel like I'm missing out. Oh my gosh. Like I'm a garlic lover, you know. I'm practically anti-vampire. I'm the opposite of a vampire. This if you have this right here, it just takes everything to the next level. I would dip French fries in it. I'd eat shawarma. I would make love to it. Chat. What? This stuff is so good. Dude, you wait ramen nagi, you waited 3 hours? I had zero wait when I went there. I went there and I just walked straight in. Is that crazy? I didn't have to wait at all. I guess I just went like at a weird time of the day. Hutchins barbecue. Hutchins bar in Arkansas? Clearly not, since I don't even know where it is. Hutchins barbecue. Texas Twinkies and more. No, I haven't been here. Is this Austin? McKinney. I was outside. Yeah, no. This is outside Dallas. This is way up in McKinney, Texas. No, yeah, but I've read about this guy. I've read about this guy. Yeah. I think I've heard about this place. No, I ain't been to no Hutchins barbecue. I did. There's a guy that does koi up in barbecue Houston. This stuff's good because he does Vietnamese flavors for barbecue. I was kind of hoping he'd come up. Boom. So this is like Vietnamese flavors doing American barbecue. It's pretty freaking cool. Like look at that smoked brisket right there on the pho. Would you get kind of like big ass pieces of brisket in pho in Vietnam, but it's not smoked like American style. Look at this, like seeing a bun sao with the fucking like American meats. So cool to me. This is a cool concept. This is a restaurant I didn't get to eat at, but he was working in a pop up, and I got to try some of his food, and it was really freaking awesome. Cool, really cool smoker, nice guy. I didn't really get to talk to him too much because he was so busy. But look at this. I love like mixing the cuisines. Like I love when cuisines come together and like they have just this beautiful mixed baby. It's my favorite. Yeah, when I was younger, I did food challenges. Right, I actually did pretty good at them, but just too many terrible shits, honestly. TMI, but you know, when you're eating massive food like that or like super spicy food, oh my gosh, it just wrecks you. It just literally wrecks you. Dude, Toma fried pickles would be insane. Oh, Saito. I haven't been to Saito. Have you done? I've done Saison. I've done some other places. So some buddies of mine from Vietnam, like kind of travel the world eating Michelin star, and they needed like a fourth for Tokyo. So I flew to Tokyo and I ate with them for a while. It was fine. Like Saison was cool, but like the too much fine dining to me is just kind of like meh. Yeah, I've been to Palawan. Dark humor novel. Yeah. Devils by Joe Abercrombie. I finished it. It was pretty good. I went ahead and bought some more Joe Abercrombie books. 24 hour. Is that out in Texas as well? I need to go back to Houston to eat more. I didn't much care for Houston, but they do have good food. Anyways, chat. Yo, appreciate y'all being here. I just really wanted to recap like where I've been and talk more about the future and show y'all everything I bought, show you some things that are going to be part of the giveaway. That being said, I'm going to talk a little bit about the future and then I'm going to get up out of here because we'll be back tomorrow. Probably a little bit earlier. I'm hoping to be on like 2 or 3 p.m. tomorrow. So maybe 2 or 3 hours earlier than today. Oh, that's crazy. I haven't heard of Saito. Let's look it up together, chat. Let's see what Wobbly's talking about. He's talking about Saito. So we got. Let me know if I find it. Is it in Tokyo? Saito. Oh shit, my fingers are wrong. Saito, Tokyo. Tokyo. Oh yeah, it's not Kaiseki, is it? Onegaishimasu. Vegan, is it vegan? Is this the right one? Yep. That's vegan as well. Jiyugaoka. Wow, yeah, this looks crazy. Honestly, like, I mean, I get it's vegan, but that's a pretty freaking crazy price. That's like 70 something bucks, y'all. It's like 75 bucks. That's wild. That's a pretty good price. Where's it at in Tokyo? Meguro. Oh, you're down in Meguro when you eat this. Okay. Nice. So I hope you get in there, man. It looks sick. Some of it, I mean, I hope it's worth it. Because I hate when you like work so hard at those stuff and then it's not worth it. Okay. You know, like, have you gone to the one in Korea that's really famous? The one in Seoul, the Buddhist vegan meal. Yeah, you got it. When they come out on the first, if they come out first, August 1st coming up, you gotta be ready. But so future plans are I am home for 4 to 6 weeks. The goal is like I gotta work on the farm. I gotta get a lot of stuff going on the farm because I have a lot of just like farm goals, things I want to get going. So I'm gonna have a lot of stuff right here. We're gonna be gaming. We're gonna be building right here. And then after 4 to 6 weeks, we back to the IRL and we're gonna IRL for about 2 weeks. And then back here. So it's gonna be a lot of talking, gaming, reacting, and then a little bit of IRL, back and forth, kind of like that. You should go. You should go to Korea. You should do it. Um, I'm going to try to be active more on Instagram, and I'm going to try to be active more on the Homebody Max YouTube, and I'm definitely going to be here on Twitch a lot. It may be for a couple hours, but I'm going to try to be here as frequently as possible, doing as much as I can. What game's up in the line? I mean, hit me with stuff. I got a list, but I want to hear what you say, Wobbly. But yeah, that being said, got a lot of stuff I'm working on the farm. I don't think it makes good live streaming stuff, but I may bring y'all out. Like we may go fishing, we may go shoot stuff. We may just have a day where I'm like just live stream a whole day out on the farm. Just see how it does. I'm gonna try everything. We're still so new to live streaming that I don't know what's gonna do good and what's not gonna do good. So yeah, we're just gonna try things and see how it does. That being said, I'm waiting for Wobbly to type some games. Chess is a good start, bruh. Man, me versus my chat and chess. We'll see. We'll see. I may be better than y'all think. I may have more brains here than y'all think. That being said, just a quick little jump on here. It's been a while. Appreciate y'all. Had a lot more people in here than I thought, just because it had been a while. So yeah, I'm glad y'all are here. I'm gonna hop off though. Just want to say hey. Want to show the giveaway stuff. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gaming tomorrow. It is Sunday. So like I said, I'll be on around 2 or 3. Not this week, but the next week. I may hop on like a Nuzlocke because it'll be the weekend, next weekend. But for now, I still got to play my scary game. May hop back on Schedule 1. Just going to kind of play what's been popular. I'm trying to find my calendar. Yeah, next week we may, like Saturday, Sunday, hop on, do a little Nuzlocke. But we're gonna do just a variety of stuff to see what sticks. Not do a lot of React stuff. I'm gonna hook up some React stuff. If you have things you want me to react to, go to the Discord. Remember, hit the Discord. Get in there. Put it in Reacts. Put some stuff in there. I'll watch it on a live stream. So if there's stuff you want me to react to, funny, whatever, put it in there. I'll react to it. We'll make some good clips. So I need y'all's help. I appreciate y'all. It's good to be back. Missed y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Cool. Little quickie. It's a little quickie with y'all. Yeah, appreciate you, Ryan. Appreciate you coming in. Namkeen Boyd. Appreciate y'all for checking in. We'll see ya. And we will hit you tomorrow. Right back on it tomorrow. Less than 24 hours. So stay tuned.